Wellness Show, episode number 4.
Welcome to the Wellness Show, a podcast on health and wealth. I'm your host, Tyhson, the founder of the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy. Join me as we get the latest insight, tips, and strategies from wellness providers, coaches, and successful, heart-centered entrepreneurs, and much, much more. Welcome to the Wellness Show on health, wealth, and enlightenment. And I'm your host, Tyhson. And we're with you for the next hour to answer all your questions on dowsing energy healing. And today is Psychic Reading Day. And we welcome you to phone in toll free in North America, 1-866-369-7464. It's a sunny day here in Paradise. And this is my co-host, Laura Cool.
Morning.
And our guest, the one and only Carla, from the new launching show, The Carla Show. And she's here to do the weekly forecast for Empath. So the lines are open. This is your chance to get a mini reading, or maybe a long reading or a short reading, but definitely a reading. So give us a call, toll free in North America, 1-866-369-7464. And in the whole vein of reading, next week on Wednesday, we're having Dr. Joan Barry Colon, who's going to come on and do cosmic energy soul forecasts, cards reading. She's been guided by her mom to create a whole deck of cards, and she just did a one-card reading for me, which was really very, very powerful. And she said, I would love to come on to your show and do one-card readings for everybody. So I don't know, maybe we're coming holistic card reading, forecast, astrological show. I don't know, but pretty interesting. People say, hey, I want to come and play with you guys. So.
It's because we're fun.
Yeah, why not? So this is your chance. This is your opportunity. And while we're waiting, don't forget that this is Mother Earth Planetary Clearing Friday. This is over in the Dowsing Energy Healing closed Facebook group. This is your chance to take the deep clearing protocol and apply it to that specific area on Mother Earth, or that planetary system like rivers or streams or oceans or currents, or maybe you want to clear tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes, or just want some help to ground and clear your own bioregion or watershed. So if you just write in your request in the dowsing energy field, we will do a clearing for you. So I haven't had a time this morning to go over on Facebook and see if there were any requests under this category. But if there were, and if there are, it would go like this. And I'll just do a clearing while we wait for the lines to open up and everybody realize that, hey, it's Psychic Reading Day. So it would go like this. So I, Tyhson, in my I am presence, with the assistance of Divine Mother, Divine Father, and the Source Soul that is, clear any and all trauma locked in the earth from any and all sources known or unknown. And we clear all human trauma that results in hurricanes, volcanoes, earthquakes, and major earth traumas as Mother Earth goes through her new birthing process, right? To prepare for birthing Mother Earth, because we're all Earth stewards. We're all Mother Earth doulas. We're the doulas for the new Earth. So let's clear all the trauma, all that's locked in the Earth, into the electromagnetic lines, the ley lines, the earth lines, which result in geopathic stress. So let's clear all that. So let me see, what would be the one? I keep thinking of Herzegovina and Croatia. It's one of the big ones I'm always taken to, where there's trapped emotion from many, many years of war. I think of Palestine and Israel as another place I want to clear. I think of the Trail of Tears as another place I want to clear. Custer's Last Stand is another place I want to clear. Anyone want to jump in? Carla, anything coming up for you or for you, Laura? Places that you just pop into your head that really need a clearing. The bombing of Hiroshima, Nagasaki. That's another place, right?
I keep hearing tsunamis.
Tsunami. Let's clear all the need for tsunamis, right? Those are scary things, right?
Yeah, and we could take this a step. I know you're in the middle of the clearing, but from an astrological standpoint, Uranus, which is the planet of change, is in Taurus, which is grounding, which is Mother Earth. And so, based from an astrological standpoint, there's going to be lots of earthquakes and tsunamis and all these things happening, volcanoes, because there's such a disruption. And so, doing a clearing where because it is needed, like it's needed to shake it up. So do it in a way where it's
Yeah,
the
work with the
trauma from
energy
it.
of the planets. Carla, you seem to be fading away. I don't know if it's just me or,
It's
but
just
it
you.
seems that the sound could be up a little louder. I don't know.
I think she's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah,
All
maybe
right.
it must be your
And it's
connection.
fine. So yeah, so let's finish that off. So thank you for that, Carla. So I declare it so be it. It is done. Thank you. Okay, so there you go. And don't forget, all of these clearings are the short version of the declaring protocol. We encourage you to use the short clearing and fill in the blanks of what's showing up in your life that you really want to clear. Because when you get to clearing, you get to more room to install the divine light in your own being or on planet Earth. So we encourage you to do that. And our goal is to get you to be able to do it. So if you like to write your own clearing intention in the Dowsing and Energy Healing Flow Closed Facebook page, we would be willing to take a look at it and say, well, maybe you could do this tweak or that tweak. So that's what we'd love to do for you. So Carla, what's up in planet Earth? What's going up in the stars? Let's start there. Nobody seems to be overly excited and phoning in, so we're just gonna explore the energies out there.
All right. And I think that between the three of us, we could, there's a lot that we could talk about even without people phoning in.
Right. Absolutely.
So yeah, so just playing off of what you just said, and it's brilliant that you did that clearing for Mother Earth, because like I was saying, Taurus or Uranus is in Taurus now, and it's going to be here for a while. I think 8 years.
Wow.
And so it is a time where there's going to be lots of the Mother Earth expressing herself, getting things out, changing things up. And so, how that plays for us is it's the same thing. It's like it's our home. We're on top of it, right? So we not only do we feel the cosmos coming down, we feel her energy coming up. So it's a time where it's like I'm thinking like the accordion, right? It's like we're being played from both ends, from the cosmos and Mother Earth. And so how does that energy express out from us, which is very similar to what's happening in the chart in terms of like T-squares. If you think of a T-square, it's the energy coming in and then it has to go one way or the other. Like you have to make a decision. Are you going to go right or are you going to go left? And the biggest thing that's been coming through this week that I see coming into this next week is it might not be the way that you are used to things looking. Like things are going to be really different than what you have thought before. And it's a time where we're sitting in curiosity right now. And this next week, some answers might start to come. But being in, an analogy that we often use is taking off the lenses you have and putting on glasses like you're an infant or you're a 2-year-old and you're seeing something for the very first time. Like can you see your partner for the first time again? Can you see your work for the first time? What do you see? What different aspects can you appreciate? And within your life, like there's such a newness, there's a death and destruction that's happening. And like take this time to etch a sketch away everything that you've known to be true and allow a different capital T truth to come through. So
Wow.
so that's what I'm getting is happening right now.
Makes sense to me when I think about, the image came to me in what's happening in my life, rebranding, new academy, everything. It's like somebody's replowing the field. Like what is like it's a big, we're getting plowed under. Welcome to the Wellness Show. And who are we talking to?
Debbie Summers.
Debbie Summers.
I would wake everybody up. But
You
I'll
are
be
waking.
here.
You are waking
I
everybody
called
up.
to play.
All right. What's up?
Just thought I would call and talk with Carla and see what's going on in my life.
All right. So give us some clues. What you working on? What are you working on? Give us some clues. What's up?
Well, I'm just now coming into. I've been doing the deep clearing protocol for a few months now, and everything's fallen in place for me.
Great.
And I'm waiting to open up a new resale store. It's been on hold because of this shutdown. And I'd like to know how things are going to go for me.
Yeah, I keep seeing a bit of a money block. Have you got everything resolved in that money flow?
I can't hardly hear you.
I said I'm getting a sense of a money block. Have you got the money flow part taken care of? Like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm ready. It's just with this virus,
Right.
we haven't been able to do it.
Right. Okay, Carla wants to talk. Okay, go.
So this is a perfect example of seeing something in a new way. So etch a sketch away what your plans were / are for how you want to open the store. Not to say it's you can't open a brick and mortar at this time, but what brilliant or new possibilities is this time offering you? Is there a way that you can take it online? Is there like I just keep seeing like there's this stream of financial abundance and a way for you to help people and get these products out into the world in a different way than just waiting to see if it's going to open. Like, how can you be empowered and catapult on this so when it does open, now you have multiple ways of people who are shopping at your place?
Yes, I've been doing some online also, but I think I probably have to do more of it.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So what are you doing online? What sort of products are you selling?
It's all memorabilia. It's secondhand stuff, and so it's desirable items. It's refurbishing and reusing products that are out there.
And are you using that to your advantage in marketing? Like, are you marketing to the niche of like the eco-conscious people, the people who like that's important to them? Like, they don't want to buy something brand new made of plastic or whatever. They want something that's refurbished, because that's, the consciousness of the world is going that way. And so are you putting that in your marketing?
For many years, and then I moved here, and so I'll be doing it here also. So, but I guess I just need to put it out there more online.
Can I say something? I'm getting that I see a video recorder in her going through the store and showing everybody what she has and what's for sale and what's new and what's gone, what's going, having I just see this video like
I'm telling your story in the video. Like I get this item from A, or I'm looking for this item over here, and then it comes in, I polish it up, and I want to know its story, or I want to clear it, or whatever you do with it, to make it all brand new and shiny. And then you take people through and you literally show them the love you have for every one of the things that you have in the store and why you are attracted to it. And so that when that store opens, you got people wanting to push through the door because they're so excited to come and see you and what you're doing, right?
Especially your fun, attractive personality.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. So so when's your opening? No, we want to come to your opening.
Well, it looks like we'll be able to do something probably by the end of the month.
Right. Well, that gives you time for video.
Yeah.
Right. And
Madison stays open. Yeah.
And then, but this brings us to, that extra level here where even though it might be open, people don't want to leave their house. Some people don't. Some people won't even go in there, even though if the store is open. So how can you still provide these amazing products to people who want to buy from you online? And so what,
Right.
and promote that and talk about like how you are like cleaning it and packaging it, and it go like think about why someone wouldn't buy, and answer those fears, so those fears
Good
are
idea.
objected before they could even say no.
She's
Yeah.
so
Okay.
smart. Thanks, Carla. That's
Hey,
amazing.
I actually get the crazy idea of having a van where, you can choose actually what you're excited about. Maybe it's a deposit, so that makes you that commitment, and then you'd actually take it to them, open up the back of the van so they can take a look at it, because they can't come to your store, right? So you're the traveling store.
Well, I've done that too.
Well, there you are.
During this time, I have
Yeah.
taken things to people.
Yeah.
So yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, and people would love that. I mean, they're like Wayfair and other, they're used to things being delivered to their door. So if you can help them get it delivered to a door where they can make a decision, like with
Okay.
Wayfair, you make a decision, then if you don't like it, you don't get to see it until it arrives. This way, you get to see it and say yes, I want it, or no, I don't, which is pretty
Yeah.
amazing.
Debbie, if you could
Okay.
say, what is your biggest resistance right now? And it doesn't have to be in business. It could be anywhere, but where's the biggest block or something that your brain keeps chewing on right now?
Um, I guess it's just everything being shut down and people being afraid to go out. I go out and about, and I go out and do what I have to do.
Right.
But there's a lot of fear out there.
Sure. And so what meaning are you putting any meaning on this fear of like it's your business is going to tank or continue to tank because of that? Is there judgment on that
I don't think so.
fear?
I think that I can. Um, I think that I can bring people in, and I think that I can service them and their needs. However I have to do it, I'm willing to go out there and do it. I'm a pretty much go getter, and I do what has to be done.
Nice.
Great.
I like to have a little guidance here and there,
Mm-hmm,
but
mm-hmm.
I'll jump and go and get what has to be done.
Yeah. She's been doing this. This is like her niche in life. Like she's really good at this, but I can see like it needs to move into a different direction than what she used to do.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's where I see like the video or like the phone, and she's got video cameras. I know she does. She loves this and she's good at it.
Yeah.
Right. And
We wanna see
niching
more
down.
of you.
And niching down, being super like Tyson and saying like the story behind that, but who are you telling that story to? Who would really appreciate that and want to spend, top dollar on that? That's who you want to market for too.
Mhm.
And I mean, like what Laura, like everything that the three of us are saying is like, how can you add this other branch without you going out there and without people coming in? How can you have your products fly off the shelf without you leaving your business and without people coming in? Because if you get that nailed down, then when people start coming in, now you have two massive streams of income and serving people.
Yeah, I get
Okay.
excited when I think about it. Yeah.
Well, thanks.
All righty.
I'm excited too because I know that it's going to work.
Absolutely.
Of course.
I have this positive feeling going on in me.
So
Um,
I'm just going to call you out on one thing. So I speak with people in business coaching a lot. And when I get to challenges, they're like, I don't have any challenges, but they're not making money. They're not at 6 figures. They're not at 7 figures, but they don't think they have challenges. And so, and they say similar things. It's like, I'm a go-getter. I will do this. But yet they're making 40 grand a year, 50 grand a year. They're nowhere near where they want to be. And I don't know where you are. I'm not saying that's you. But what I am saying is if you did have a challenge, like what is the biggest block from you already having these products flying off the shelf right now from an online place?
Mhm.
I had been sick and had a heart attack, and I was recouping from that. So it kind of set me back. But
Okay.
now I feel probably better than I have in the last 5 years.
Mhm.
Amazing. Okay.
She really has come
So
along.
I have a lot of energy going on right now. And I'm needing to get rid of that energy. So this is my plan.
Great. And you're tech savvy, and you could set this up online and get it off the, like, then you're good. You know, if you have a way to take payment really easily, you know how to ship it really easily, you could do these videos, you know how to market.
She knows how to make money. She's not afraid of money, that's for sure. I think
Yeah.
she's been kind of in a funk with money, but she's on. Can't you feel her heart opening up to it again?
Yeah, I can. I
Yeah.
think there's a wellness story in there too. I don't know how it fits, but there's something about your own personal story and what you're doing with these amazingly wonderful things that you're doing, how they energize you and bring you energy, and how you're so excited to get them into people's homes so that it will energize them. So I think there's a wellness story that could be told as part of what you're doing, right?
I just, there's always some use for things that people want to throw away. There's always a reuse, and I find it, and I want other people to enjoy these things as much as I do.
Yeah, what I'm saying
And,
is this product, when I get it delivered to you, will boost your energy field, because that's what I'm doing. My health and my wellness is in this product that I brought to you in repurposing, and it's going to repurpose your life.
Right.
Where'd Carla
Thank
go?
you very much.
You're welcome. All right. Thanks for showing up. We really appreciate
Okay,
it.
you have a good day.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye, Debbie.
Bye-bye. Well, we've lost Carla. We're going to go find her. I don't know what happened. The lines are open, and we're excited to help you get from where you are to where you want to be, whether it's a business, health and wealth, wellness, whatever. Okay, so the lines are open, 1-866-369-7464, and we'll see if Carla will show back up. But come on. What? Oh, they're having storms. Oh,
Worms. Oh,
wow.
oh boy. Yeah.
All right. So anything out there that we can see? Any questions out there or requests?
No, but we have a lot of people watching today, so that's awesome. Let's do some more questions, you guys. Like, call in, ask us some questions.
Whatever you want to ask us.
Hopefully Carla's internet will come back up. It may have that, or last night mine went out and then it came back on again, but everything had to reboot. You know,
Right.
Computer went down and everything. So I'm sure she'll be back.
Yes. So to let you know some of the things I'm thinking about of possible topics is what is cosmic consciousness about anyway? So that's a possible topic. And Laura's shaking her head because she doesn't know what it's about. But we'll get her understanding what liberation, enlightenment, and is all about.
That's Angela's stuff, right?
No, it's my stuff.
Okay.
It's our stuff. It's your stuff. It's the road to enlightenment, right? Right. So
I've heard this before.
You've heard this before. It rang your bell.
Yeah.
Okay. And the other topic is, we did, and I don't know, maybe this is too esoteric, but Laura and I have been talking about a dream that she had that had to do with the dove. So what is the symbology of the dove? What is the return of the dove? Why does the dove come up in people's dreams? You know, what's that all about? And that would be the book of Enoch, the descent of the dove. What's that all about? So if that, I don't know if that interests anybody. It certainly interests me. It's really quite fascinating. Why do we have these reoccurring dreams and what do they mean about? And maybe that's the topic, not just the dove. Maybe it's reoccurring dreams, right? We're talking about reoccurring dreams. The other thing is, how about astral travel? Why don't we talk about out-of-body experiences, right?
What about my dream from last night with my dog, my little sweet Charlie? Are you good at dream interpretations?
Well, give me a try. I don't know.
Okay. So I just remembered that there were some people outside with guns, big guns, and I was like, oh, I don't want anything to do with that. So I closed the curtains and I said, uh-oh, I'm saved by the bell.
Welcome to the wellness show. And who are we talking to? Oops.
She just hung up.
She just hung up.
So I'll keep going. So then Charlie was sitting on my lap, and my dog died in November 18th. And this is the first time I've dreamt about him, like being there. And he had these things on him, like patches from a doctor or whatever, not IV. And they said that Charlie was dying. And I don't know if it's just like me processing that he's gone.
No, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so what's happening is Charlie's on the other side and he's your guard dog on the other dimensions, right? And he's exhausted because he's being overworked. So you need to help him. So how would you help him? How would you help him realize that you either got it covered on the other dimensions, or that you see him as your guard dog protecting you, or you can help him stand down because you know, in other words, like on this dimension, you need to have a conversation with your dog so he doesn't take on your illness or take on your sickness, right? But on the other dimension, he's still doing this. He's your guard dog for all of the stuff that's coming at you from other dimensions. So you want to be able to have him feel comfortable that you've got that covered. Or and if you don't have it covered and he's the guard dog, he's saying, you need to cover this off because I'm getting exhausted.
Oh, so I'm overworking my boy still?
Or he thinks he needs to do it for you. He thinks he needs to do it for you. So if you've got it covered, you need to say to him, hey, I've got this covered. Your job is to go run in the fields of paradise or whatever dogs do on the other dimension. And my job is to protect myself on the astral and other dimensions. Let him know. Let him be a dog. And you thank him for that, because I've been thinking.
This is the one thing that, while you're saying that, is that he's been in every lifetime that I've ever looked at. And this was his second lifetime with me on this plane. And so he came to me at one point, like while I was meditating, not in dream state, because this was in dream state, but he came to me and said, basically it was like, he wants to come back as a child, like be reborn as a child. Now I know that's kind of interesting, but he's been in my life for so long. I don't know if like he's like now ready to do that. So Carla just said, we're having storms and my internet keeps going out. Oh, sweetheart.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, in the whole transmigration, that's why these dogs live with humans, right? Because they're on their evolutionary path to become a human. And there's a great movie, and I wish I could remember of a dog who comes back through multiple incarnations to the same family because he made a commitment on the soul dog level to protect one of the girls in the family. And so when he dies, he reincarnates and he's saying, oh, darn, I'm back as a poodle and I wanted to be whatever. It's really quite humorous, right? But it's showing the love of a dog that's made a soul come to help a certain family evolve and is willing to reincarnate lifetime after lifetime to get the job done. And it's the family recognizing that this little pooch that's this big or this big is the same energy and has the same job. It's really a wonderful show. So your dog is still doing this service, and yes, it wants to work with you. And I don't know, maybe you need to get married and have a child. I don't know. Who said that?
Let's see where my marriage.
All right, we better move
Do a
on.
reading on my marriage because it hasn't happened yet.
All right, we're moving on there. Who said that?
Come on, I'm calling in. Nobody else is calling in. I'm calling in. Give me a reading on my.
Yeah, she wants to be rescued. All right. Welcome back, Carla.
Carly got to there she goes. Unmute herself.
You're
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. So I just we're having storms as I typed in, and for some reason it was just like the lights flashed and the modem went out, and it keeps it typically doesn't happen where we are. We're on a grid where like the fire station is on us, and then like a shopping area. So they try to keep us like really good. So I apologize.
Here we are from Laguna Beach, California. Welcome to the Wellness Show. And who are we talking to?
It's Debbie Estelle. How are you?
I'm good. And Debbie Estelle, how are you?
Hi, Deb.
I'm cool. I have a couple new puppies.
Wow.
Life is awesome, and
She does.
had a good time this morning playing with them before it gets too hot.
Wow.
So anyway, yeah, I think we have 10 right now.
Oh my goodness. Oh goodness.
10 dogs. 10 dogs. But anyway, I have a question for
All right.
the group.
Yeah.
So I am 63 next month, and I have been working on a goal to move to a bigger place. Obviously, you know, I have tons of animals, so that's my goal. And I see it. Business is good, and putting money away. And but man, life has had a lot of hiccups this year. As you could, not just COVID, but you know, I was in the hospital in March, and then my husband had a stroke in May.
Oh
And
my goodness.
just seems like when it rains, it pours. But anyway, do y'all see, you know, this happening for me? Like I'm just feeling it and seeing it and envisioning what I want. And my daughter's trying to get me to move back east, so we can get the horse ranch back there. She's currently moving from Houston area to Tennessee. She trains show horses. So anyway, I don't know, do you guys see this happening, or something else I could be doing, or to get towards this goal, like within the next few years, maybe?
Ask her, does she see white fences like Kentucky Horse Ranch? White fences?
What?
That's what I'm seeing.
She's seeing Kentucky and white horse fences. I'm seeing that relationship with your daughter is extremely important. If you guys could join forces, it would like, there's some charisma there that around horses and whatever that could be very, very, very powerful. But that's just what I'm getting. Do you have a good relationship with your daughter?
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah, that's what I
In fact,
thought.
She's here right now. She just drove in from.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I just see the two of you
Tennessee
together.
to California,
Yeah.
and she just brought 4 dogs. She's delivering a few dogs.
Oh my God.
To other, but well, we have a friend who's a breeder. You know, they use them up and
Yeah.
they need homes. So I'm happy to take a few, and her older sister's taking one, so she's gonna drop one off over there. But yeah, she's gonna drive back Monday to go to Tennessee to work. But yeah, I mean, you know, I see like this amazing place, like your friend in Canada has. I love her place, by the way.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's just renting it, and she has a 3-year lease. Didn't get 5. And I'm thinking,
man.
oh my God, man, you're putting so much energy in. If I had $1 million, I'd go buy her a ranch for sure. I just
That's
love
kind of
it.
like how I feel.
Yeah, truly.
It's like maybe I should buy a lotto ticket.
Yeah, I was looking at lotto tickets, 60 million. I think, well, that'll take care of the ranch. I mean, I don't want to manage the ranch. I just want her to have a place for the horses. Yeah, so I understand your passion for animals and your desire to do that. It's the same desire I have. So, but there's something with your sister, with not your sister, but with your daughter. Anyway, I'll be quiet because I know Carla wants to jump in. But no, she's shaking her head. There's something magic with your daughter when I see it. I just see, and it's beautiful. I see very happy horses, and I agree with Laura. There's white fences, and yeah, it's just and it's clean, and it's neat, and it's upscale, and it's classy, and it got status, and it's
not just me that have to move. Obviously, my husband houses up and down, but
Right.
so I'm just putting that aside, and we just go with the flow. But I also have my 38-year-old daughter and her 4 kids under 10 who live with me on the ranch. They live in our guest home, and then I have a mentally ill son who's 41 who actually lives on the ranch too in a trailer. So it's not just me. You know, if it was just me, I think the goal would be much easier for me to achieve. You know, but because I'm not going to leave them, obviously. You know, so high and dry. And my 10-year-old grandson's like, I don't want to move again. We already live away from everybody, because we do. We live out in the sticks in the high desert. We live in the Mojave Desert.
Right. I see this next step as a quantum jump. So you can have a choice. You can look back and think of, oh my God, I got to take all this with me. And I sort of get the image of trying to a blanket dragging a whole bunch of things along with you. Or you can be brave and look in the future of this incredible jump that you're about to make with your daughter, and let all the other pieces fall into place, which they will. Go for gold. Go for gold. Go big. Go big for a big new home.
I had a similar vision as Laura with the fences and rolling hills, Tennessee, Kentucky, or at least somewhere where there's lushness. I don't get California. So
that's where she's at now.
No, I get that.
Yeah,
I'm born and raised here. I grew up at the beach and semi-retired in 2014. We moved to the desert because it's affordable. We bought 5 acres with 2 homes and 24 barns and stuff for $262 in Orange County, where I'm from. And it cost about $3.5 million.
Yeah.
So it was like, wow, this is great. You know, I don't have to. My dogs can poop anywhere. My horses roam freely. They can come to the house if they want. I mean, it's kind of cool. You know.
What is the motivation to move?
I'm sorry?
What is the motivation to move? Because you already have a ranch there. So what is the motivation to move somewhere else?
Well, California, for you people who live in California, if you have the laws out here, it's just ridiculous. You know, we like our privacy, and, you know, we don't really socialize much. I have a 6-foot fence completely around my property. You know, horse fencing, so people can't come in, and wild animals and stuff. But I don't know. I like solitude, to be honest with you. I love animals more than people. Kind of always have. I've had, you know, when I was young, I had rabbits and rats and mice. I used to paint their toenails when I was a kid. You know, my little hamsters, and you know. And now I got older, I have no horses, dogs, cats, and a tortoise named Myrtle. But so it's unaffordable here. Seriously, and you know.
Yeah.
Truth is, you know, the way, I don't know, if you look at like insurance, you're like, well, the odds are your husband's going to die before you because he's 10 years older. I'm like, whatever. So we don't even focus on that. But if it does happen, honestly, I don't think I can make it here on what I'm living off of. Because his income would be gone, which he gets quite a bit. He did well with Social Security and his pension. So.
Okay, I was just curious.
I think that money's a factor, and plus I just think California is getting ridiculous.
Right.
I don't live, I live 10 miles out of town on dirt roads, so thankfully I don't live in town.
Yeah, I got it.
I don't know why when I think about the future, I just see like money is not an issue. I mean, there's more money than you can imagine. We're talking about high class status, barns, and I mean the best. So
I see that too.
I see this like unbelievable. Like I would want to come there, right? And I would want to put a dress shirt on to come, so to speak. I mean, I would really want to come and be at your place, right? And
she might not want you though.
I know she may not. But that's the feeling.
Oh, I have a key. I have gates. I can let you in.
Yeah, exactly. So this is a big jump. This is a big emotional, psychological, spiritual jump. But it's right. It's literally right there. I mean, I can see it.
Why don't we just clear? Let's just clear anything that's standing in our way from seeing this and this happening easily in divine timing. So, anything and everything that's blocking this, and from you fully knowing this in your hearts of hearts and just leaning into trust, leaning into the divinity. Let's clear this on all levels, time, spaces, dimensions, known and unknown, right, wrong, good, bad, possible. And let's download you with the antidote of everything just got cleared. We don't even have to know what that is on all cells and dimensions and all of that. And it could be easy and fun. I get like there's lots of playful energy, like the animals are romping and roaming and having fun. You're having fun. Like there's this the heartbeat is like exuding fun that's coming out from that. And so everybody's health is vibrating higher. And then like what Tyhson was saying, like the quantum leap, like it's happening for everybody and everything.
Mm.
There we go. I get that that's complete.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, it's a quantum jump
I can
energetically, right? For
Totally feel it.
you, for your
Yeah.
family, and for the neighborhood you're coming to. Like everybody's going to gain out of this, right? This is not just you. Wow. Wow. Gee, Carla, can I have that? Can I have that too? No.
Yes.
Carla, that was a huge. Carla was a huge clearing, and Tyson. That was just way awesome. Way awesome.
Well, thanks for phoning in, and let us know how your dream unfolds into
I will,
reality.
definitely. Yeah.
All
And
right.
ask her how Tyla's doing.
And how's the dog doing, our Tyler?
Oh, Tyla's awesome. We got her the little puppy,
Yeah.
which is actually her auntie. She's 9 weeks old, and she because all of our other dogs are old. They're all over 10. So Tyler needs somebody to play with. The only one that plays with her is the big cat I have. He's a 14-pound tabby. But the other cats don't really care for him. She's a pistol. I have to tell you, well, she's a lovey-dovey girl. She hangs around. And the new puppy, I named her Michaela after my friend Mikhail, that Michael, well, he spelled it Irish version of Mikhail. So I named her Michaela after him. She kind of reminds me of him, but she follows me everywhere. Like I go out to feed the horses and turn around and she's 2 pounds standing behind my 1,400-pound horse. I almost crap myself. But super nice. Thank you for asking. Kyla's beautiful. Right. All the puppies beautiful. Life is beautiful. My ranch is awesome. I love my kids and grandkids. And my husband's on the mend, which is nice. So he's feeling better. Pretty cool.
Just one reminder, any bad behavior in that puppy comes from the Laura side. Remember that, okay?
Okay.
The law side. Yeah. I'm glad that you can sit there and laugh.
You do. Carla, thank you for chiming in and showing up today. It was wonderful to see you again.
All right. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
It's the cutest little puppy that got named after us.
She really is. She's so sweet. But she was sick like a week and a half ago, and we did a clearing on her and it helped. But yeah, she's so sweet. So, any other, Carla? You got anything else you want to talk about for the week?
Not a lot. I mean, not more than what I just said. I mean, we could talk about it personally for you guys if we could chit chat that way. Just that new things are coming. There is intense energy coming tomorrow, where it's like a kaboom. So just be prepared for kabooms.
Kabooms? What does that mean? Kabooms?
Just intense energy. And so.
Okay.
So basically what I was saying is like seeing things in a new perspective, like letting go of how you think something's supposed to unfold and how change is supposed to look. Right. Allow it to be whatever it is, which is really hard for our ego. It's especially, like we have these visions. This is what I thought was going to happen. And the universe laughs at us.
There you go again, trying to make plans.
Yeah, exactly. How's that working out?
Yeah, right.
And I think a good analogy would be a story that a lot of my clients actually resonate with me, where I was living in the middle of the desert near Sedona, but in the middle of the desert, like 30 minutes from a town in the middle of the desert. And I knew it was time for me to leave. I kept feeling like coming back home, but I'm like, I don't really want to go back to Indiana. So I was looking at Oregon and Washington. And then I met somebody online, really sparkly, pretty girl, who lived in Indianapolis, which is close to me. So 2 days later, I packed up all my stuff and moved back home. But then the universe took her away, but it was to get me to come back here to go through the healing and everything, why I needed to come back. So even though I thought it was for this particular girl, it was just to get my butt moving to get back here. And so that's the story that's coming through of like change is happening, something's going to be put in front of you, and you think it's going to go that way, and maybe it gets wiped away
Right.
because there's something else. So yeah, so that's, I think,
That's the big kaboom.
well, it's going to be a kaboom for everybody differently, depending on what it is for you, like how it shows up in your chart, like what is your soul here to do at this time, you personally. So the kaboom is just, it's change. There could be Chiron is here. So Chiron has to do, like with karma and your lessons, the wounded healer, right? And so Chiron and Mars are playing. So like there's an Aries is in here. So there's lots of big, powerful energy coming through. And we're having like lightning and thunderstorm. So, talk about kabooms on multiple levels here, right?
Yeah. All right.
Wow.
Wonderful. So how do we get a hold of you, Carla, if we want a reading?
If you want a reading, email me. I think it's in the notes. It's just
All in the show notes.
yeah, it's on the show notes. So my first name, Carla, Carla, at Carla Chrzan, CarlaChrzan.com.
Right. And I'm sure it's coming up by Mr. Michael in the back, our producer. So yeah, but we have time for more. We're not at the top of the hour, so the lines are open, 1-866-369-7464, toll free in North America. And if you want to phone in internationally through WhatsApp, you can do that. It's 250-803-2480. So there's a number of ways, and I guess you could even do through Facebook if you wanted to do that, in whatever that is. What is it? Facebook, whatever. How do you phone in on Facebook? What's that called? Anyway.
That's called Messenger?
Yeah, but in Messenger, you can actually phone, right?
You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, who are they going to call, you or me?
Yeah.
Who are they calling?
You can get us any way you want, but just show up.
Oh my God, somebody called me already. Ask Miss Carla a question. She's good, guys. Got her on once a week. Come on, call on in and ask us some good questions.
Yeah. So yeah, the image I got when you were talking about it in the beginning was that somebody's plowing my field, probably me plowing my field, but pretty well going right through everything is and redoing it. Like it's not as though it's exciting, because if you're plowing a field, yeah, but you're getting ready for a new beginning. So I feel like I'm in a new beginning right across the board. Quite exciting, right? New branding.
I've been redoing my house. Have you been redoing your house?
Me?
Yeah, I've been redecorating and upping everything and just change. I just feel like I need to like redo.
Yes.
Redo.
Well,
Yeah.
We're doing more redoing outside by planting a garden. We have some big, huge lava stones coming in today from our neighbor who's selling her house. These are about 3 to 4 feet tall, and they're like when Mount Ida blew, the volcano went up and came into the lake, and she has somebody who's collected these for her, and because she's moving, she's all to us. So the whole blackberry bed will be propped up by this wall of standing lava stones. So we're going to be picking them up today. So a lot of outside stuff that's going on rather than inside stuff.
it's still the house, which is, sun's in Cancer, which is home.
Yeah.
And then the redoing, right? A lot of these, I mean, we had 6 planets in retrograde, some 2 are starting to go forward, but retrograde is redoing, reanalyzing, reorganizing for this quantum leap, clearing out this energy, getting how it's going to be. And just like the last caller, right? The quantum leap is happening for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Pretty
Awesome.
exciting. Pretty exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah, and then in the house we are cleaning up and doing it. I mean, we got Michael and Darlene. We have Darlene's friend visiting us, and oh, wow, it's been really. We did sound healing last night. We had a dodecaheater going, and she just had a massage now. Like the whole house is just full of like transformational energy of people arriving and going through she's going through, the guest is going through major changes with her boyfriend and her whole everything, right? So this whole house is just vibrating with, my tenant has decided that it's time to move on. She's just had a payment come through from her inheritance of quite a bit of money. So she's moving. So by the way, the cottage is open as of
So you want me to move
September.
there and live with you for a while?
What's that? You want
I
to
said,
come live with me?
you want me to come live with you for a while, right?
Absolutely. Sell your house and get over here and get to work. Yeah. So the cottage is open in September for the next person who wants to do their journey, maybe
Nice.
writing a book, or maybe the last one was really dealing with addiction. And I'm so proud of her. She worked through it. And what I mean is with that is there's something about just coming to this property, and Carla knows that, and just letting the property just impregnate yourselves with the energy of transformation. It's not so much that you have to be doing anything, although doing is good. But it's just like being, allowing yourself to be in the energy of this place is just, we're so blessed. It's just amazing place to heal and do your next quantum jump. Like if you're getting ready to launch, this is a great place to redo it.
The launch pad.
There's a launch pad, right?
Yeah, I mean, the only thing to do, this is true no matter what, but getting out of the way to allow the energy to run through you to help to facilitate the energy is, I think, what Sunny Bray really allows. It's just the love there, the eye candy of not just Tyson, but of the lake and the whole surroundings is it's just magical.
Yeah, we're really, really blessed. And by the way, there's new signs being ordered by Darlene. The garden is becoming the Garden of Eden. She's getting a new sign created for it. And we're just going to call the place Paradise because we live in Paradise Point. So the new sign will just say Paradise. I mean, why not? Hey, I'm Mr. Woo Woo anyway with this curtain. So we're just going to claim it, right? Mr. Woo Woo who lives in Paradise. And his garden's called the Garden of Eden. Woo.
Perfect.
Mr. Woo Woo. That's what I'm gonna start calling you from now, is Mr. Woo Woo.
Yeah, Mr. Woo. It sounds very Chinesey, Mr. Woo Woo.
Oh, it could be. That's true.
Yeah.
I was thinking more of like the Oz, the curtain with Oz, remember?
Yeah, I am the wizard in front of the curtain, not behind the curtain.
Oh, in front of the curtain.
Yeah, not behind the curtain. There's a difference.
There is.
I'm not hiding nothing.
You're not hiding.
No, I'm not pulling any levers. I'm not trying to con you. I'm saying get in front of the curtain and show up.
Well, he wasn't trying to con the people.
Oh, yes, he was. He had all those levers, remember?
Right.
Oh,
Remember that when he got them, that they thought he was something special because he came in on that balloon.
yeah, and they came behind the curtain. He's going, oh, they found me.
You're so funny.
Ooh, scary.
It is scary.
Yeah.
Wizard of Oz. All right. So,
So we got 5 more minutes, everybody. Time for another call. It's quiet out there. I don't know.
It is.
Maybe maybe everybody's at the beach having fun, which would be wonderful. So the lines are open, 1-866-369-7464. Give us a call. Let us help you get out of your own way or help you do the quantum jump for your next big step.
can I ask Carla what do you need to do a reading? Like if I wanted to call you and get a reading, what do I need?
What do you mean?
Money.
Money?
I meant, do we need our time of birth, our date? All right. Well, I got
you need is money.
now.
That's it. Money, honey.
Yeah, I have a question. It's like there's.
So yours isn't astrology, it's more psychic?
Yeah, I do psychic readings. I don't like to position myself as an astrologer. There's people who I follow and people that I would recommend you get a reading done. I do use astrology with my long-term clients, just to help them understand what's going on. Just I also use human design, to help people understand themselves as well. So if somebody comes to me for a reading, I'm not the person to come to have your natal chart read. I use it more as a tool to help you understand what's going on right now in your life. But there's other people where this is their jam. Like this is exactly what they do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No,
You,
this
you do
way,
more like I do, the psychic readings kind of a thing.
well, not only that, she actually works with a top level coach and helps people from a business perspective take their business to the next level. And now she's doing this for a top end coach, but she actually, because she's done it and knows how to do it and has taught here business in a box, she knows how to take a business and do the business reading and take the business to the next level and help the person get out of the way. So on one level, she's a high end, top end business coach as well. She may
Yeah.
not
I
talk
realize
about
this. We need to talk about this.
All right.
she's going to boot your butt. So, I mean, that's what she's all about, right? Helping you.
Boot my butt.
Yeah, getting out of the way, getting out of your own way. So, yeah.
So,
Yeah,
so
you're ducking already.
one of
No.
the things that when I do business coaching with people, something that I love to do is to separate, because most of the people I work with are solopreneurs, right? Or they have a small business. It's not. I don't work with like Pepsi, right? Not to
Mhm.
say I can't, but so someone like you, what I would do is let's separate you, Laura, and then the business, and you each in your own bubble, and we do healing on both of these separately, and then we combine them in one. So because what often happens is if you're going down or up, your business reflects that. So if you could separate that, where your business has consistent income coming in and consistency coming in, you could go up and down all you want. It's not codependent each other that way.
Oh.
Like, think of your dog that we're just talking about and the codependence between your dog on the other side and you, and why you want to separate the dog to be the dog, because it can be more of value to him and to you than he is being codependent with you. Known as like liberation.
I gotcha.
Mm.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Keep
awesome.
bringing that word up. Liberation.
I can't help it.
It's I mean, that's also what's happening
That's
right
exactly-
now. It's a
exactly.
huge liberation of everything, of
Huge
like
liberation. It's
our
true.
fears, our doubts, like we're letting all of that go. I mean, we're going into the age of Aquarius, so this old stuff cannot come with us anymore, right?
Mhm.
And
It's
Debbie's saying, Carla, I love your artwork.
Oh, thank you.
And it's for sale. Well, some of it's for sale. Some of it
Prince.
I still love. Not ready to let go of yet. But
Right.
basically, for the right price, and the fact that you tell Carla that you love her and love the art, she may give you or part with you with Mula some of her most heartfelt art.
Mm.
What I think would actually be more accurate is I would love to do a commission piece for people
there you
and pour in energy for them specifically, which is a part of
Oh,
what
now
I
you know
do.
what you do. Yeah. Awesome.
So,
So what's your medium of choice?
it depends. Mainly canvas with acrylic.
Acrylic? Okay, cool.
But she's
I
done
like-
it's
Oh.
just amazing tile work. In my new bathroom, I'm going to have, splashes of Carla everywhere. And there's that one behind you that's going to be going on an auction, right? That one
That-
there.
Oh yeah. So here, let me. I thought you were talking about this one because I know you love this one.
Oh, I know. I love all sorts of them. Yeah.
But yeah, this one is
Butterfly
being
one?
this one's in auction.
That's cool.
Yeah. And this one, I'm going to be. This is the first one that I will be selling. That for that purpose to sell, and then, but I haven't decided when or how or what, and that I'll put a portion of the proceeds to an organization that I want to support. So yeah.
Cool. And so you do commissioned artwork for people to heal.
Yeah, and I just had someone commission me to do a piece. She's a counselor, a school counselor. So I'm doing a long piece with this style, and I'm going to have different faces, male and female and andro, and different ethnic groups is the
Right.
best way for me to say it. So yeah, but I put healing into everything that I do.
That's wonderful. I love that.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Well, gang, we're at the top of the hour, and it's been a great show. It was fairly quiet out there, but we did rock some people's socks, right? And we did help to people realize that we're in massive, exciting stuff, right? So, buckle up. The ride over this weekend could be a bit energetically woo. What did you say? What was the word?
Boom. Oh, wait.
Kaboom.
Kaboom, yeah.
Kaboom.
And her energy went out. Her
Right.
energy went out.
Right.
Just
So
saying.
until Monday,
Okay.
be healthy, wealthy, and wise. See you then. Bye for
Bye,
now.
everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
For quality online wellness products, courses, and services, visit our sponsors, thewellnessstore.ca and the Extraordinary Healing Arts Academy located at thewellnessacademy.ca. To stay in touch, visit us at thewellnessshow.ca. And until next time, be healthy, wealthy, and wise.